Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see Los Angeles and the home team. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Johnson is out there with Tracy McGrady. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's LeBron James. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 4 slot. And here is Los Angeles now. And a wide open look for Walker. Again, the miss by Walker. McGrady outside. Stolen by Walker. And the dunk by Walker.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Shots good by Pippen.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
And it's Abdul-Jabbar penetrating. Can't get it to fall.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Dishes it to Pippen. To the right side. Walker, the open look. Again, the miss by Walker.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Johnson.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Inside. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pippen dishes to Walker. Smith outside. From deep three-point range. Can't hit that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. A shot by McGrady, no good. It's Pippen with the drive. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
2 shots.
This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw, no good. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles.
Start it.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
No luck that time either.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Whoa!
Talk about bringing it.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
Pierce kicks to Walton. And Paul Pierce with the slam.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
It's Pippen with the drive. Stoudemire wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Bradley's checked in for Pippen. Los Angeles trails by 7. Here's Walton. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
The three-pointer is right on target.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
One-on-one fast break. And the jam by Stoudemire.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but my goodness.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guy.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. The home team up by 7. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
Well, they've really been aggressive, guys, on defense, and it's paid off, so why stop? Keep it up.
They've got Avery Bradley, Iguodala out there with Johnson. Then there's Maker, and it's Floyd in at the 1 spot. And for Los Angeles, we've got Worthy. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Dennis Rodman. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Hill in at the 2 spot. Los Angeles making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. To the middle. Here's Rodman. And then Rodman with the dunk.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Johnson outside. Good on the triple. Johnson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Here's Shaq. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
J.R. Smith's checked in for Avery Bradley. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. McGrady's checked in. Here's O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Drills it from outside.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
Johnson outside. Got a piece of it. So both teams changing it up here. And they double up Cousins. Takes a 3. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feet. And it's 6 points here for Cousins.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Pippen with it. Johnson with a screen on Johnson. Pippen, the pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it to Cousins. George, that's a 2-pointer. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Amare Stoudemire, he's checked in for Johnson. Wade, he's checked in for Los Angeles. McGrady kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Pippen with the steal. And it's Pippen with the jam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Los Angeles. For Los Angeles, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. Here's Pippen, and Pippen slams it in.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny.
You said it, Kevin. He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Smith dishes to Cousins. And Walton sends it back. Wade passes to James.
Oh, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
For Los Angeles, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Love check in for Los Angeles.
Ooh! That's how you attack. Wow.
Oh, man. my.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And it's good Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. It's going to be Wade shooting. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Walker's checked in for Stoudemire. Worthy's checked in for Los Angeles. Stolen by Pierce. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. And he's good on the 3-ball.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
23 seconds left to play here in the half. Pippen again. Westbrook. Abdul-Jabbar. And Kareem throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage. Put it to good use.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
A nice quarter for Westbrook. 9 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
They've got Pippen. He's out there with Smith. Anthony is out there with Abdul-Jabbar, and it's Walker in the power forward position. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Pippen kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Outside for Pippen. Uncovered, and the shot goes in. Pippen's got 10 points in the game.
You know, I don't think that was the shot they had in mind, but they'll take it.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. O'Neal kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's the hook. Again, Los Angeles.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
For 3, Pippen. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Shaq. Johnson outside. The feed to Abdul-Jabbar. 6 to shoot. Abdul-Jabbar gets double teamed. Gets the three-pointer to fall. That's 7 points for Johnson.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Oh, nice play on D. Got that hand in the face and prevented him there from getting an easy look.
Exactly. Alert and aware. Really reacted quickly to that shot attempt.
Smith, no luck. Los Angeles leading by 9. Johnson, good.
Despite the troubles he had in the first half, he stayed composed and focused, and now he's getting it going.
They get the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound are a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
Abdul-Jabbar, the screen. Anthony dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one.
Boy, that sounded like Greg Anthony stealing a little bit of Kevin's thunder. I know this guy's hoping to rouse his teammates for sure with that one.
He is, and Greg sounded better saying it than I did. And Los Angeles with some changes. Abdul-Jabbar's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Westbrook can't get it to go. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. A shot by Stoudemire, no good. Los Angeles leading by 7. Wade passes to Walton. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Bradley. And here is Los Angeles now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Yeah, you know, stops have not been easy to come by for them. To me, it looks as though they've been lost defensively.
And Stoudemire slams it in.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And George kicks to Cousins. The shot's good on the assist by George. Cousins has got 8 points.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. For Los Angeles, they have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. And the second free throw, good.
Looking at the numbers for Bill Walton, he has 8 points and a block. It's such a benefit to them when he plays this kind of game.
And really unexpected, but invaluable.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 11 points. Feeds to Love. Poked away. Cousins against Walton. That shot missing. Nice D from Cousins. The lob to Bradley. And that's collected by Love.
Nice effort on the alley-oop, but probably not a good choice.
Yeah, it looked good initially.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Los Angeles leads by 7. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Dennis Rodman is out there with Worthy. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Love in at the center.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
Yes, he does, and they need nothing less from him tonight. Another clutch performance is exactly what they're hoping for.
Bradley, no one around him. Hits the three-point bomb.
Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And the defenders a little scattered on that possession. Very bad time to let him get that open from beyond the arc.
Floyd passes to Johnson. Again, Johnson missing.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
The dish now to McGrady. And again, Los Angeles with the triple. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Their defense has been standing, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively, and they've been turning those turnovers into points.
Los Angeles leading by 9. And Dennis Rodman with the slam.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now. They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. He was very adamant in the huddle. He said, don't let up now. Stay aggressive and do the things that have gotten us this far. We're almost there, guys.
Thank you, David. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play. Magic Johnson picks one up.
Terrific game for Walker. He has 8 points, and he's stolen the ball 4 times.
Los Angeles leading by 8. Here's Shaq. Oh, that's offensive interference. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Inside, here's Abdul-Jabbar.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
And Shaq with the slam.
Timeout, timeout.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Smith kicks to Pippen. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Shaq's got 3 rebounds now in this one. McGrady kicks to O'Neal. McGrady dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. From 12 feet out. And the shot falls short this time. From deep. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think you got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Free throw good, LeBron. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Pass to Anthony. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady. McGrady's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Johnson, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. O'Neal kicks to Johnson. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Free throw good, McGrady. And McGrady drops them both. Here's Pippen. They need this. Johnson with some nice D. To the middle. He's looking for Abdul-Jabbar and finds him.
Icing on the cake right there, fellas, for what has been just a phenomenal performance.
Greg, if it's pound cake or strawberry shortcake, I need a bite.
Well, go ahead. Take your bite, Greg. Go ahead, yeah.
You know, I'm going to let Clark have his bite.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court. And Walker kicks to Anthony. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound. Smith on the wing. From deep. O'Neal with the rebound. Johnson outside. So it's Los Angeles.